When we see a franchise like Star Wars, we get to know the main line. There is a main line of set of movies. The world is so big and is so connected that it can offer up a multitude of fucking sequels and many spin-offs. So yeah, if a franchise is built on an interesting world, then we know that it has the ability to branch out. And when we think about series like this, like Star Wars, it is pretty easy to understand where every movie falls. I mean, Star Wars is such a varied property that you can have a children's show like Rebels, for example, and a really dark show like Andor. It is very cool to see like different perspectives of the galaxy, different perspectives of the Star Wars canon in different lights. So yeah, now if I say that there is a property which is so massive that it can have a slice of life cooking show along with a dark show as dark as Andor, or maybe darker. It is actually pretty dark because it is debatable, but let's just say it is as dark as Andor. So yeah, you may think that what is this franchise? So let me introduce you to the Freight franchise. And the worst nightmare of a Fate fan is you asking the timeline of the whole franchise. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It is bad. And if you're thinking I am blowing this out of proportion, let me just give you an example. Let's see. The Star Wars movies are already numbered from episode 1 to 9, so no confusion there. Let's just plop them on a timeline, okay? See this straight line? See? Very simple to understand, very easy to see. So let's take a show like Andor, and you will wonder, hmm, where does this fall in the entire timeline? So we go here, and it falls between Revenge of the Sith and Before New Hope. See, easy, straight line, show in between, or after, or before. See, not complex at all. You don't need bloody quantum physics to understand this line, does it? You don't, right? So yeah, let's just go with the Fate franchise now. If you want to put the Fate franchise in a straight line or any kind of like geometrical figure, let's just say we go like this and it goes like, yeah, it is bad. It is pretty bad. See, it's not that simple. There is this great video by Giga where he basically goes over the Fate timeline, and yeah, this man is losing his mind. I can see the light dying out of his eyes. The honest problem with the Fate franchises? Like, it's a really interesting franchise, and I want to watch it. But, oh my god, the timeline does not make it easy, does it? The basic plot of the entire series is that usually there are seven mages, and they summon seven servants of different classes from our own history, and they take part in the Holy Grail War. And yeah, it is basically like a battle royale or
It's a fucking tournament! Tournament!
so theoretically we could have Genghis Khan punching Isaac Newton. As I said, interesting. The original Fate was the 2004 visual novel, which was later adapted by Studio Dean into one series, which was Fate Stay Night, and another movie, which was Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah, and we know Studio Dean, it did adapt them, and they were the first to do it, but it was not particularly stellar. But then the Fate franchise was adapted by Ufotable. And yes, I mean that Ufotable, the Demon Slayer Ufotable.
日の神神楽
Let's just say it was a godsend for the Fate franchise. And before Demon Slayer, Ufotable was the Fate studio. And man, they produced absolute gems. I mean, look! I also got introduced by the Ufotable projects. I mean, look at them. Who could blame me? They looked cool. I watched them, and man, this was the best decision I ever made. I mean, not really, but it is one of the best decisions I ever made. Man, then I just fell and fell into this rabbit hole, which I'm not proud of. And the most recent series of the Fate franchise was Fate Strange Fake Anime. And let's just say that I have no goddamn idea where this falls in the entire timeline. So yeah, I don't care. I don't care how many Holy Grail wars have happened. I don't care how many sabers are there. I don't care if the timeline does not make sense. I just love this series. And I mean, you can blame, you can't blame you. It is like a massive franchise. It makes children shows, it makes simple slice of life shows, it makes dark shows, it makes basic shonen type shows. I mean, there is something for everyone. And I don't know what kind of money the goddamn producers are pumping into. And I mean, honestly, I've not seen a bad animated Fates show. How is that possible? What is this? How much money do you have? So yeah, if you honestly ask me why I still watch this series, so honestly, it is a convoluted, complex series, but it doesn't matter because it has also given me moments like this. And for that, I will always cherish this series. And if you want to enjoy it and don't know where to start, just watch Unlimited Blade Works, not the Studio Dean one, but the Ufotable one. And after that, hell with it. Watch whatever you want. Don't play by the rules. Don't watch any YouTuber saying you need a watch order. Just watch whatever appeals to you. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. If it is enjoyable to you, that is the greatest achievement the series can ever do. And I can guarantee you, even though you may not like this show or that show, but there is one show for you which you will like. In the entire Fate franchise, there is a show for everyone, and it includes everyone. So yeah, honestly, have fun, watch the series. That is it for today. Thanks for watching.